So you've heard about engagement photo shoots and you think you might want one, but you're still not sure? Let's talk about it. Welcome back, my loves, to the Curated Wedding. I'm Nazlee and I run an award-winning wedding venue where we have hosted hundreds of beautiful wedding days. I've also recently gotten married myself, so I'll be unveiling all my insider secrets and top tips from both sides of the aisle so that together we can discuss the art of a curated wedding. So if you're interested, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell to be notified of my weekly wedding tips so you don't miss a thing. Now let's get into it. An engagement photo shoot is a wonderful way to celebrate your love and capture the memories of this really special time in your relationship. These are 5 reasons why I think you shouldn't miss out. Number 1 is to treasure this special moment. Your engagement is one of the most special and meaningful times in your relationship. Between your decision to commit your lives together and the stresses of wedding planning, it's truly a precious time, and your engagement photo shoot is the perfect way to document and remember this moment. It's your chance to have fun and celebrate your love with your partner and create beautiful photographs that reflect your love and your personalities. These photos will be so lovely to display around your home during the wedding planning process and to share online with family or friends. When it comes to photos on your wedding day, there is usually so much going on with the gorgeous outfits, the settings, the cake, your guests. Engagement photo shoots are really so much more pared back, really raw, really simple, and just the two of you and your love. You'll be able to look back on your photos and relive the excitement and joy of your engagement for years to come. Number 2 is to get to know your photographer. If you already know who you would like your photographer to be for your wedding, then an engagement shoot is a great opportunity to get to know them and build a rapport before your wedding day. This can help you feel so much more comfortable and at ease when it comes to the wedding day itself, which usually results in really natural and authentic looking photos. This is an amazing way to get a sense of what your wedding photos will look like. Have a sneak peek, if you will. You'll be able to see how your photographer works and get an idea of the style and quality of their photos. This can also help you get a bit of a feel for the photographer's personal style too, and make sure that you're happy with it before your wedding day. Now, if you choose a photographer for your engagement shoot that you love and they're not available on your wedding day, do not panic. This is exactly what happened to us. We worked with the amazing IL Photography for our engagement shoot. I'd worked with them for years before that, and we just knew that we would feel really comfortable with them, and we loved their photography style. They shot some amazing photos for us on the day of the engagement shoot, but unfortunately they'd already been booked on our wedding day. So we had to go back to the drawing board, and when we did, we found another incredible photographer that we loved who was able to photograph our wedding day. We now love the look of having 2 different styles of photographs for our engagement and our wedding. So if this is the case with you, please do not panic. It all works out really well either way, I promise you. The next one is to practice posing. An engagement shoot is the perfect opportunity to practice posing and getting comfortable in front of the camera as a couple. Even if you have had professional photos taken of you at some point, it may be that posing together as a couple is slightly newer for you, and there's no better way to practice getting comfortable in front of the lens. Your photographer will usually guide you through some different poses and styles and get a feel of what works best for you. If you are camera shy, please listen to me. I get it. When it came to our engagement photo shoots, it was both something that I really wanted to do, but I felt really nervous about doing as well. And I promise you it's fine. And the more photos we had, the more we both felt really comfortable in front of the camera, and the results were amazing. If you're camera shy, it's even more reason to book a shoot so that you can start getting a sense of what it feels like before the big day. And ultimately, they're your photos. So if you don't want to share them with anyone afterwards, you really don't have to. When it comes to your wedding day, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be able to escape the camera. So this is one that you might as well embrace, get comfortable with from now, and ultimately even enjoy being affectionate in front of the camera. Another reason to book an engagement photo shoot is to practice being affectionate in front of the camera. This is a big one for most people, as it's usually the first time you'll have photos of you taken in this way. But just like posing in front of the camera, practice makes perfect. Starting with as small as holding hands, cuddling and kissing in front of the lens, these will all be similar to photos you'll be taking on your wedding day. So as well as capturing such a special moment for you in a really loving way, it's also going to serve as the best practice to make sure that you're comfortable and relaxed on the big day itself. My advice to you here, as hard as it might be, is just to pretend that your photographer isn't there and that it's just the two of you. This is hands down the best way for you to get those really natural shots. The candid photos where you just look like yourself interacting as you usually do. You can almost feel the love and affection through these images. So try your best to just be in your own little world. For invitations and decor, call me an overplanner, but I'm always thinking of the next step or steps. And I'm here to make sure that you do too. The photos from your engagement photo shoot are perfect for an engagement announcement card that you can share with your friends and family, or even invitations to an engagement party. They can be used for wedding invitations, your wedding website, thank you cards. The possibilities really are endless. But in a season where we're celebrating you and your love, really gorgeous professional images of you are never going to go to waste. This can be both digitally or printed paper if you prefer that. As well as sharing with our friends and family, we actually used our engagement photos as decor at our engagement party. We found an antique mirror and had some photos printed and attached onto it for our guests to see. This went down really well, as they loved seeing a little glimpse into our love story. We also used them on our wedding website a little bit later, just to set the tone and add a bit more of us into it. The engagement shoot photos were just perfect for making everything that we sent out to our guests a little more personal. It's all the little touches in the end that make up the overall feel of your wedding, starting with the engagement, and personalization was a big one for us. Overall, an engagement photo shoot is a wonderful way to celebrate your love and capture the memories of this special time in your relationship. If you're on the fence, I hope this video managed to convince you, because this is not one that I want you to miss out on, especially if you're interested. If you're still nervous, please take some time to really think about it. I truly think it will be the best thing for you and give you that little more confidence and practice before the big day itself, and to really capture these special moments, because it's not all about the wedding, it's about your whole love story, and your engagement season is a really big part of that. If you've already had an engagement shoot, let me know how it went in the comments down below, and if this is something you're considering, drop a comment down below too. I'd love to hear from you. Now, if you're fully on board with the idea of an engagement photo shoot and you've booked your photographer but you're not sure what to do next, I'll have another video coming up very soon walking you through exactly how to prepare for your engagement photo shoot to make sure that you make the most of it and that you really enjoy the entire experience. So subscribe to this channel to make sure that you don't miss that one. It will be good, as well as my other weekly wedding tips. But that's it for this week. Give the video a like if it was helpful. It would mean so much. Thank you and see you next time. Happy planning.